Hey, what's up, y'all? I apologize. I didn't realize y'all were already in here waiting. Reluctant Prophet, what's up, man? Lemur, what's up? I hate how this is set up, man, because before I even entered the studio, I was doing stuff. And as soon as I entered the studio, I already have a room full of people. I wish it wouldn't do that until I hit go live. Big Mike Audits, yes, he's in big trouble. We'll wait for some more people to get in here. This is a copy of an old newspaper. The camera's not picking it up. It doesn't matter. I'm fixing to show this to all of y'all on the share screen. King Chow Chow, what's up? I hope you guys are ready to laugh some more. I got a lot of crap to show y'all. Let's check out a video, a live stream that he did today. What's up, JC News? Bing Bing, Two Wheels Only. Laura. Mark Nugent. Our guy, what's up? Look who it is. He didn't take long to get in here. Dude, stop stalking me, Lowry. Go get some help. Go get some help, Joseph. Stop stalking me. Hey, I tell you what, Joseph, I got a proposition for you. After I get done presenting the stuff that I have lined up to present, I'll drop a link in the chat if you want to come up here and talk. How about that, big boy? But first, we're going to laugh at you. First, we're going to have some good laughs. News Now Ninja? Is that News Now Ninja? I see our guy said Ninja hello, but I don't see Ninja in here. It's crazy, man. I can't even go live without this guy. And there he is. You're the star of the show, Joseph. Share, like, and subscribe, Joseph. Hope y'all are ready to laugh, laugh, laugh. Let's watch this. This is today. He went live today.
Woo-wee! I tell you what, Facebook Live, yeah, baby. I tell you what, if I...
Sounds like nails on a chalkboard when he does that. Let's listen to what he says. He wants to talk crap. Hey, Whitebeard, my friend. Good to see you, Whitebeard. He wants to talk crap about the mayor and all the council members. And then once he gets done talking crap about them, he's going to start talking crap about me again and all the phone calls he's been getting. So you're not going to want to miss that.
I ever had an employee talk to any of my customers the way Ramari treats people down there at the Texas City Hall, I'm telling you right now, they would be fired before they could even touch the doorknob.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. Joseph Lowry is down at City Hall harassing city employees. Is that what I'm hearing? Let me guess. He's just down there trying to get a reaction so he can have one of his slip and fall moments and get him a lawsuit. I'm guessing that's what he's doing down there. I'm shocked. I can't believe he's down there at Texas City Hall harassing those hardworking employees.
Never in my life. That lady needs Jesus. Y'all pray for her. Pray for Ramari down there at the City Hall in Texas City. And pray for Dedrick Johnson, because folks, they've been overcome by evil. And they're involved in some very, very, very criminal activities, including the open records requests. But trying to not respond on here out of anger, even though it's very upsetting. But I'm not kidding you. This lady she works for the public, and the way that she talks to people, whether it's in email or in person, she needs fired. She needs fired immediately. But I think, and I've heard, and I'm trying to get the information slid to me, but I don't think that she's going to be terminated because of her potentially inappropriate relationship with Deidre Johnson. But regardless of that relationship they have, I'm telling you right now, I would never, ever, ever allow someone like her to work for the public or engage in any kind of conversation with an employee or customer. Mind-blowing. But pray for her. That's what she needs. Pray for Ramari at Texas City, Texas, and pray for Deidre Johnson.
He's trying to act all holier than thou and pray for all these people to his few supporters that are just, I can't believe anybody is fooled by this guy, especially after all the lies I've exposed. The few followers that he has, they must be so brainwashed and so gullible to believe this guy, man. I mean, it's just unbelievable. But this is part of his little scam. You know, pray for him. I'll see you at church. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Some of the most evil people I have ever met in my life talk just like that. I'm praying. I'm in church. I got my Bible right here. They hide behind that crap. Hey, John Eagle, thank you, bro. Thanks for that, because this is probably going to get a copyright strike because of the rap music he's listening to in the background. But this is just too good. Let's keep watching.
They'll ask for forgiveness for their sins against the taxpayers. And hopefully they'll change their ways. But they're dangerous people, folks. They're dangerous people. Deidre Johnson is a dangerous person. He's big into retaliation. But all we can do is pray for him. And pray.
Hey, Monty, that comment that you posted, I'm not going to be afraid. Because that's his thing. He wants people to fear him. Okay. He's posted my address all over Facebook. He's mailed shit to my house. He's taken pictures of where I live and posted that. So the only thing left for him to do is come knocking at that door. Oh, and he said that he already came over here and knocked on my door once, which I call bullshit because I have a Ring camera right there. So he's just trying to scare me, and it doesn't work. I'm not scared of you. We got some gold coming up, you guys. You don't want to go anywhere.
The most important race, even more important than this last sheriff's race, the most important race this county is fixing to have is this district attorney race. If you don't have somebody that's going to prosecute crimes, whether they're white-collar crimes or phone harassment or anything in between, if you don't have somebody that's willing to prosecute the crimes, you have a rogue county. You have a rogue district attorney.
He did disappear from the chat. As soon as I told him if he hangs around a little bit, I'll put the link in and he can come up here like a man and talk. He disappeared as soon as I said that. I see your comment there, Monty. I thought I pinned it, but I didn't. Where'd it go? Okay, somebody posted that he disappeared from the chat. Y'all just take my word for it. I don't need to post it. It's about to get good right here, man.
So remember that as we come into this it's going to be a very heated district attorney race. So watch closely. It's very critical that we get a good, solid district attorney that will prosecute these crimes relentlessly. That's what we need, folks. But pray for the district attorney's race. Pray that we get a good district attorney. And pray for all the elected officials, really. Pray for all the elected officials in the county. The good ones and the bad ones. The good ones need prayer. They're in a difficult position. A lot of the ones that know about criminal activity are, I can't say all of them, but the ones that I know that know about criminal activity, they're afraid to speak up about it, which is sad. I don't know why a person would be afraid of. I don't know. People are built different, I guess. I'm not. I'll call it out. But pray for the good and pray for the bad. Pray for the ones that are committing crimes. Pray for Miss Yancey. Pray for Keith Bell. You know, robbing the taxpayers for decades and getting away with it. You know, pray for Kimberly Yancey. This is, you know, she's tried to sue me twice now. The first time she failed. She's going to fail again this time. And they don't know much about lawsuits, but they got in at a perfect time to get their spanking. So not very bright of them, but they need prayers. They're lost souls. You judge you can't judge someone's, you know, a person, but you can see the fruit of their spirit. You know, what kind of people they are by, you know, what kind of stuff they're doing. Are they trying to better the community, or are they trying to rob the community? Are they following the charter? Are they following the laws of the city? You know, are they living in the city like they're supposed to? These are all critical things, folks. If Mayor Bell's willing to break the law and violate the charter and live in Houston, which he forced Bobby Hawking to resign for, if he's going to break that law, what other laws is he willing to break? Is he going to break the laws violating the charter as far as having the city attorney do stuff? Yes, he is. Is he going to violate the charter in negotiating contracts illegally? Well, yes, he is. All these things, you know, if he's willing to just continuously, blatantly break these laws, it's an issue. But pray for him. As hard as it is, we got to pray for him. It's difficult, and it's a hard pill to swallow for me. We got to pray for him. Pray for Yancey. Pray for Bell. Pray for Ross. Ross is he's a lost soul himself. You know, I worry about him. He's on.
Let me just remind everybody that he's talking about the mayor and his fellow council members, city council members. Okay. And I don't know anything about, I really hardly know anything about the mayor or the other city council members. None of them started harassing me on the internet like Lowry did. And Lowry thinks that I've teamed up with his enemies in the city. And I'm not backing them. I don't know. They've never done anything wrong to me. I'm going to stop interrupting. He's fixing to start talking about us, all of us, or me.
You know, 15 different types of psych meds. He needs help. Yeah, he's a lost person. Pray for his soul. You know, he's very easily.
Okay, this happened earlier, man. There's something wrong in this YouTube live stream. There is a glitch right here. And if I don't skip ahead like 10 seconds, it doesn't work. Let's try that. Yeah. There we go. I skipped it about.
If it's, you know, they've dangled a carrot in front of his eyes with a Lego store or what it was. But he needs prayer as well. And I ask for prayer for my wife. She's been under a lot of stress because of the Harvey Jailbird guy. And pray for that guy too. That guy he wreaks havoc on communities. He's anti-police, and you know, he reminds me of one of them little Jew.
I am not anti-police. I'm anti-bad police. If you commit a crime, like if you're a criminal like Joseph, I support the police and the DA locking him up. Okay. What I don't support is cops violating people's rights and putting people in jail for victimless crimes. Go after the real criminals like Lowry. I am not anti-police. Sorry, I had to pause it again, y'all. Just want to put that out there because a lot of his people will be watching this too. And I got to break the propaganda that he's been saying about me for months. So that's why I stopped it, to explain myself. I am not anti-police. I do stress test police departments on our rights. That's what I do.
Juvenile kids that hates cops for catching him for committing crimes. And so he wants to harass him at night for a living. It's kind of odd, but yeah, it's a little bit odd. But anyways, you got to pray for him. All those people need prayer. So I greatly appreciate it. All the prayers for my wife, for my family. We've had
his phone's ringing. You hear that in the background?
We've had hundreds of phone calls over the last few days because of that Harvey Jailbird guy. And 24 hours a day, we can't shut our phone off because we're a 24-hour a day business. We don't want to miss a call. Make sure our operators get work and stuff, so we keep the phone on 24 hours a day and still answer every single phone call. But it's been difficult. She's not sleeping. I'm not sleeping. And it's odd that the council and their friends would support this guy, Harvey Freebird, to come back and join council meetings. It's very, very odd that they would continuously support someone like him that's going after our law enforcement. But that goes to show what kind of people Jacqueline Perrin in that crowd are. Salazar, etc. Michael Carlson, that whole crowd over there. But thank you all for the prayers. 2 times today I was at Sam's Club, and I've met this guy several times. Cool dude. And he was at the Citizens Police Academy with us and stuff. And he said, man, keep doing what you're doing. I appreciate what you're doing. And then 2 times today, another place I was at, same thing. Hey, man, we appreciate what you're doing for the community. Stay at it. So I appreciate all the people that see the good. It's not been an easy fight, but it's a necessary fight. If I wasn't doing it, this town, Lamarck, has been corrupt for decades. Nobody has challenged these dirty politicians. And
Did he already mention the part where he says that he's been whining to the cops and the DA all week and they won't arrest me? Give me a 1 if y'all heard that, or did I miss it? Give me some feedback. Did y'all hear him say that already? Yeah, okay. I see 1. No, somebody said no. 1. I get a bunch of 1s. No. Maybe it's up here, man. I wrote a different timestamp on here. I don't want to watch this whole thing, man, because no. Okay, I didn't think I heard it either, y'all. Let's go over here, man. There was a part where he was whining that he's trying to get me locked up so bad, he said, and they won't do anything because here's the thing, man. I haven't done anything wrong. I'm not asking people to call him. He's saying I threatened his wife. I haven't threatened his wife. Let's see if it's right here, man. I put this timestamp there for something.
Bell smiles at babies and shakes their hands. That doesn't mean he's a good person. So, anyhow, thanks, David. Thanks. Man, my phone keeps blowing up. Detective. It keeps blowing up, but no, I appreciate it. When I get the thank yous and stuff, it makes it worth it. But really, y'all have no idea how it's hell on my wife. She ain't built like me. I could take these thugs on all day long, day and night, 5 years. I don't care. I'm built for it. But she's the sweetest person in the world, and for these cowards to do what they're doing to her, it's so inappropriate. But we appreciate the prayers. It's sad that, not just my wife, but our children, that they've suffered from it tremendously. Councilwoman Yancey, basically forcing her children, forcing our kids to have to go to private school because of what they were doing to them in a public school, in a classroom setting. It's horrible. But it'll all come out in a federal lawsuit. I wish, or what I really wish, is the city of Lamar, Texas Municipal League, would quit kicking these federal lawsuits down the road. It's going to happen. We're going to be in front of a jury one day, and that's when everything is coming out. Everything is coming out. It's all being exposed. There ain't no way to hide it. At that point, there ain't nothing else. There's no other way for Bell and Yancey to hide their actions. Game over. That's the end of the day. When these federal lawsuits go to trial.
All right, he's just yapping now.
I
think there was another post somewhere. He's crying somewhere that the DA won't press charges on me. He's been whining all week, he wants me in jail so bad, and he admits it. Where's it at? Maybe it's in the comments. Y'all don't go anywhere because I got some updates here. And look, he posted some of the phone calls down here. He recorded some of the phone calls that he got, some of the harassing phone calls. Here he wrote, "Whoever keeps dropping these off in my yard with the note, give them hell. I love it." Knowing good and damn well he did that himself. He's been deleting hundreds of comments a day. Okay, folks, this is exactly why you can't have coward wimps like Harvey, the self-proclaimed auditor, walking up on officers at nighttime, shining lights in their face, interfering with traffic stops. It's not what I do. I always keep a good distance. If it looks like there's something dangerous going on, I stand behind something. I don't ever shine lights in their faces. This guy's just a liar, man. Joseph, if you can find one video where I shined a flashlight directly in a cop's face, I'm not even going to say what I'll do because you can't. This is why the city of Lamarck and Galveston needs to create an ordinance keeping dangerous criminals like Harvey Jailbird away from. Dude, it's constitutionally protected what I'm doing, man. And now here, this guy Doug really lets him have it. Here it is. This is what I was talking about right here, you guys. And then he's got a recording here that's allegedly from one of my subscribers. I don't think it's from one of my subscribers. I'll explain in a minute. Here he says, more from Harvey Jailbird's followers. The district attorney refused charges for Harvey Jailbird gang stalking and harassing my wife, who is not an elected official. Insanity. What if this was your wife? What would you do to Harvey? Okay. Look, Joseph, you're the one that's been posting my address all over Facebook. I've already documented it and put it in my videos. You're the one who's been mailing crap to my house. You're the one that's taken a picture right outside out here of my truck and where I live and sent a picture of that. I've documented that. You're the one who went on a live stream riding around looking for me the other night on some kind of weird manhunt. You're the one that offered a $500 reward for my approximate location. And I haven't even went to the cops or complained. You know, I've published all this information out publicly, but I haven't even went to the police or cried to the DA. But here you are. Okay, your dumbass wore a hat with your phone number on it. And because you publicly embarrassed yourself and people with brains saw the number and decided, hey, I want to redress my grievances and called it. You're trying to get me locked up for that? That's just ridiculous, man. You're a coward. Okay, now look, this recording right here is allegedly from one of my followers, and I don't think it is. Okay. And in this recording, I'm not going to play this recording on my channel, man. If you guys want to watch it, it's over there on his Lowry News Network. But basically, this caller just talks for, let's see, how long is this phone call? For 2.5 minutes, telling him and his wife to unalive himself. And I don't think this is from any of y'all. This doesn't sound like the kind of things any of my followers would say. We are against people unaliving themselves, violence. We are peaceful in what we do. And another reason why I'm almost 100% sure this isn't one of my followers is because he doesn't say anything through the whole time he's on the phone recording this. He doesn't say anything. He just lets this guy talk and while he records it. Okay. And you guys have all seen in the recordings when he pulled up on me, the guy can't keep his mouth shut. So this was scripted to get him sympathy from his 5 followers to make people feel sorry for him. And then he puts, what would you do to Harvey? Look, I'm not, even if this call was real, I'm not the person that called. I don't know who that person is. He's looking for justification to try and do some violence to me, I guess. Or he's just trying to scare me. That's Joseph's big thing. He likes to scare people. Okay, so I'm not going to play that. If you guys want to listen to these calls, feel free. And if anybody knows who it is that are on those calls, what that person did, I think is against the law, and I don't stand for that. So I'm not playing that garbage on my channel. Please do not call and make any kind of threats of violence or tell people to unalive themselves. I know you guys didn't do this. This is straight up him, just like he wrote on his own newspaper, go get him, Joseph. We're on your side. And somebody just threw this in my yard. Bullshit. This guy has ruined his credibility. So we can't believe a damn thing he says. He's already proven that. Okay, let's read this one. This is another phone call here from the same exact person that left the last one, and it's just disgusting. And again, Joseph doesn't even hardly say anything the whole time. He just lets this guy say all this incriminating stuff. It was almost like he was reading from a script, and he wants to blame me for it. Hey, y'all, what do you think of Harvey Jailbird's followers calling my wife's cell phone? Okay, well, we had somebody sent me an anonymous call. And on that call, Joseph said that that wasn't his wife's cell phone. That was his business line. He admitted it. So now when he's trying to, this guy just lies, man. Calling my wife's cell phone hundreds and hundreds of times. How do you feel that district attorney's office will not prosecute Harvey Freeberg? It's because they know I haven't committed a crime, dumb. We've received death threats tied to Harvey, threats to R-word, my wife, tied to Harvey, threats to SLIT, his KIDS throat, tied to Harvey. How's it tied to me? But yet the district attorney's office won't conduct an investigation with Lamarck Police Department. Look, crybaby Joseph, you're the one that wore the hat with your phone number on it, okay? It's your fault. Why don't you see if they'll prosecute you? Don't blame the crap on me because you pulled up where I was working while I was live streaming and made a complete fool out of yourself. Don't put that on me, man. People are people. They're going to redress their grievances. They're going to complain when they see, even though I've told them not to. Everybody's grown-ups. They can do whatever they want. What else did I miss? It's just ridiculous, man. Guys trying to get me locked in a cage. The heck is this? Okay, that was yesterday. I already read that. Okay, now. Haven't looked at the chats in a while. Did I miss anything? Let's see. This was yesterday. Okay, we looked at that yesterday. All right, I'm done with this. Let me just X this off. You guys, this is really embarrassing, so just bear with me. Thank you for the member for 5 months. That's a little bit bigger where we can see this. Oh. Okay, so this is right here, COVID emergency business grants. This was done by the city of Lamarck, y'all. And it says qualifying businesses. You got to be qualifying business that are in the city limits of Lamarck, Texas, is encouraged to apply. Now, like I said earlier, the people that investigated this, that are investigating this and uncovered this, and the whole 9 yards, they're a lot smarter than I am. Okay, but I am going to try to break this down into layman's terms where me and you guys can understand it. Basically, this is the COVID grants for businesses, and from what I understood, you have to be in the city limits of Lamarck. You had to have like a storefront there where, you know, people came in there and bought things. And he applied for this grant. Okay, let's skip to the next page. Wait, what the heck just happened? The window just disappeared because well, I'm getting irritated, y'all. There it is. So he applied for this grant. That's round 2. There we go. There's the grant application, y'all. This is his application. As you guys can see, I took the time before I went live, even though I don't think I would be breaking the law if I left that in there, because this is his business, Six Brothers Concrete Pumping. And if, you know, this business is listed all over the internet, but, you know, I took the time and edited it out. So this is his application to get this grant application. And as you can see on the application, he put that the business is in Lamarck, Texas. Okay. And from what I understood, this is the main reason behind him committing fraud. He does not have a business in Lamarck. His business is in San Leon. And there I did the dump. His business is in San Leon. Well, I will never share this for my photos again. It's giving me all kind of problems. There we go. Here's part of the, as you can see, okay, got to go this way. See right there, it says received $25,000 round 1. Here's the, I guess this is the contract, or I'm not going to read all that. If you guys want to pause this later on and read it, all of the information is in here. All I'm saying is this guy's in big trouble, man. There's his signature right there that says that he told the truth and he didn't lie, which that's the fraud right there. And they're coming after him, man. I'm not going to give up my sources, but the people that sent me this ain't no joke, man. He's in some big trouble, serious trouble. And I'm going to explain it a little bit better. I'm trying to get the pictures up while I explain it. Okay, this is his own handwriting, this fraud. It says, being that there were properties that are not allowing permits due to COVID, we're not able to pump concrete We are trying to maintain now that everything is starting to reopen, but we have lost a total of $60,000 in revenue. Basically, it says 58,989. We have 14 employees that will need to collect a paycheck in order to maintain their normal lifestyle. We will put this grant back into the company and it will help cover rent, payroll, operators, health insurance. Okay, that's what he wrote, y'all, and he got this grant, man. I know he got 25 grand in round one. I think he might have got another 25 grand after that, but I could be wrong. Okay, that's the same thing that I just read, except it's printed. What am I missing here? That's part of the questionnaire. So is that okay? What just happened? Okay, I missed something here. This is what I was looking for, right? There. Okay. Here's where the problem starts for Joseph Lowery. And look, I appreciate everybody's patience for hanging in here with me while I deal with these growing pains of being live. Hey, Melissa, good to see you. Brandon, good to see you. This guy's in serious shit right now, man. He's got bigger problems to worry about. But okay, this was this right here is a big problem for him. I mean, this paper is, the date on this paper is October 10th. So that's like 4 months ago. But all this shit is starting to come to a head, man. And what this news, so he owes $43,000 in back taxes, property taxes, I think is what it is. But here's the problem for him. He said when he first heard about these taxes, he said that he didn't, okay, hold on, let me make sure I say this right. And it says it over here. Right here. Lowery disputes could be centered on his argument that his home address was incorrectly used by the appraisal district to assess taxes on his business. Okay, so when they were taxing his business, Lowery says, hold on, wait a minute. My business is not in Lamarck. My business is in San Leon, so I don't owe any taxes, okay? But what did I just show y'all on that COVID grant? He put his business in Lamarck. So he has just completely screwed himself over. You can't have it both ways. Okay, this guy has no credibility. He's a liar. He scammed the city out of COVID funds. Then he tried to scam and say he doesn't owe the taxes because his business is in San Leon. Well, I just showed you guys when he filled out this form right here for the COVID grant, he put that he lived in Lamarck. So he's in deep shit, y'all. Right here. Lamarck, even though I redacted his address, this is the application for the COVID grant. He lives in Lamarck. He put his businesses in Lamarck. But when the tax man came knocking at his door, he says, hold up, man. My business is not in Lamarck. My business is in San Leon. And his business is in San Leon, which is why when he filled this paperwork out right here, why he committed fraud and stole from the taxpayers and stole from the city of Lamarck, because his business is in San Leon. And here's the proof right here. This is an ad that he ran. And look, he posted this shit on the internet. So all I'm doing is showing you guys what he posted. I ain't doxing nobody. He posted this ad right here, looking for help for his business. And there's the address to his business right there, y'all. San Leon. Okay. So this guy has no credibility. He's a habitual liar. I feel sorry for any of his followers that still believe anything he says, man. Okay. What's the chat saying, man? And like I said, man, you guys, this is some pretty complex stuff. The people that are investigating this and these are smart people. I mean, I had a hard time explaining that in layman's terms, but I presented all the paperwork. You people that are smart and the newspapers, you guys go through and break this down, man. I mean, he's just a fraud and a criminal. And yeah. So let's just get rid of that. Let's get out of there because that was a nightmare presenting. What I'm doing is presenting my photo gallery, and that was a damn nightmare. Let's just get out of there. Let me get caught up on the chats for a minute, and then we'll shift gears and move into the next embarrassing dumpster fire in Joseph Lowery's life. Let's get rid of that. I've heard that the comments on this article are, I don't see them. Okay, guys. What's up, Ninja? I see you in there. This area I'm fixing to move into right now, man. I've thought about this for days. Yesterday, I said no. I'm not gonna go there. But you guys watched that 55-minute live stream when he confronted me, and I even bleeped out the part where we were talking about his kids, and this is kind of on that line. I'm not going to talk about any of his kids or anything, but his ex-wife has set up a GoFundMe asking people for help because of the, let me just show y'all what she said, okay? I'm not going to try to explain it. Let me just show you what she said. Like, this woman has been, the way he bullies and terrorizes the community. Imagine what he's been doing to this woman that has his kids for years. And I wouldn't even be showing this, but the woman needs help, man. She really does. So this is what I want to share here. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Apparently, this is her. Now look at all this stuff this lady's been writing me, y'all. I'm just going to read it to y'all. These are her words, not mine. And this is from Carolyn. She's supposedly best friends with Joseph's ex-wife that has their 4 kids. And we're not going to say anything else about any of the kids. I'm not going to get in there, but there's some really horrifying stories there too. But we're not going to get into that. We're not going to do that. We're just going to show you what he's done to her. She says, first of all, hold on, let me get it. First of all, thank you for exposing Joseph's unstable behavior on camera. It was amazingly. Secondly, Joseph has been repeatedly taking his ex-wife Marion to court in an attempt to get custody. He knows he can't win custody because he's already been denied that so many times, but he openly brags about sticking her with legal fees. So he keeps bringing her back to court, knowing he's not going to get custody, but knowing it's leaving her in financial ruin because she's going to fight for her kids. And from what I've heard, she's not been able to afford any of the legal representation. Her friends and family have been helping her out. And every time they win, he files another frivolous What's up, brother? Happy birthday. It's my brother, y'all. He's running for mayor in Long Beach, shithole, Mississippi. I lost my train of thought. He can't win, but he openly brags about her being stuck with legal fees. Right now, Joseph pays $1,000 a month for 4 children. He's hiding money somehow so he can pay less. Okay. Now, I don't have proof of this, but if you look at what we just looked at about the fraud and him lying and hiding money and scamming and just being deceitful, I kind of see a pattern here. This makes sense. Marion is my friend, and after everything he has put her and those children through, now she's having to pay thousands of dollars for lawyers and mediations, and it is breaking her. Meanwhile, he offers people money to stalk and harass his enemies. Well, I know that's true. He offered $500 to stalk and harass me. He put out $1,000 to rent a billboard. That's true. There's a billboard out here on Interstate 45 with his big fat face on it. But he's freaking starving his wife's children and dragging her through court. But he can't afford health insurance for his kids. I want to do something to help raise money to help her with her legal fees. I considered a GoFundMe. Would you be willing to share it with your followers to help this poor woman? I can tell you everything he did to her and those kids. We're not going to get into none of that. I'm not going to go there, man. While Marion was pregnant with their 4th child, Joseph started cheating on her with his now wife, Sarah. When she found out, he began threatening her and wasn't allowed at the C-section while their daughter was born. So while she was in the hospital, Joseph and Sarah, which is his new wife, went to the house, took all of the baby things and put them in a storage unit. Eventually, Joseph destroyed the house so that Miriam was forced to move with their 4 children. Now, I've heard stories about this from other people besides her. He went to the house while his wife was in the hospital giving birth. Him and Sarah, his new wife, went to the house, took windows. Now, I could have some details wrong, but from what I heard, they took the front door off, took windows out, just trashed the whole house, made it completely unlivable. So his wife was forced to move out, and then he fixed the house up and moved his new girlfriend in and kicked his 4 kids out. But that's just hearsay. I wasn't there. I didn't witness it. This is what I've heard, these stories from other people besides this woman right here. So I tend to want to believe it. Okay, where was I at? Forced to move with their 4 children. But anyone she stayed with, Joseph began to harass anyone she stayed with. Eventually, he put her and the kids' things all on the side of the road, threw all of his kids' stuff out on the side of the road. He took her clothes and things that were special to her and poured bleach on them. He spread a rumor that she was the one cheating and hung banners around town that she was cheating. Can you imagine that? Hanging up poster boards and signs around town that your wife is cheating. This guy's a terrorist, man. I'm telling y'all. He spread a rumor that she was the one cheating and hung banners around town. The divorce took 5 years. I don't know how he is able to sue for custody again when she was rewarded custody in the first place. We just talked about that. She's already been rewarded custody, and he keeps dragging her back into court just to drain her financially. All I know is it's killing her financially. He recently messaged her and told her not to talk to me anymore. He hates me because I stand up to him and I know the real him. Well, I can believe that. He hates anybody that stands up to him. He hates me. He's trying to get me locked up, and I haven't even committed any kind of crime. My favorite part is how he brags about getting baptized in Israel but he was actively cheating on his wife during that time. I don't know anything about that. There are a lot of pictures and stories on the Recall Joseph Lowry page that she posted. So if y'all want to go over there and check that out. Okay. So last night when I was live, she sent me a message. Like I had already put this, done forgot about, I was going to move on. I was like, no, this isn't really what I kind of want to stay away from that. I'm not going to, you know, I'm lost for words. But then last night when I was live, she messaged me and says, come on, man, you're live right now. Please share it. Help his ex. And also it would really piss him off. Well, yeah, everything pisses him off. But, you know, after seeing him actively bragging about trying to get me locked up today, and I slept on this, and after I woke up this morning, I got a gut feeling. Maybe it was God talking to me, but something told me to help this woman. So there's that story, and we can. Let me show you guys the GoFundMe. Hold on, I need the damn. What do y'all think? Hey, Anna Banana. I tried to click on your comment. It moved before I could click on it. Where'd it go? There it is. What's up, everybody? This is a public service. What's up, buddy? He's definitely, yeah, he's watching. There's no doubt he's watching. And he would have been talking shit the whole time. But when I told him I was going to put the link in here and he could come up and join me, he disappeared. So if you guys want to help take care of Joseph's, I guess you could call it taking care of his kids, because all their money is going to frivolous court. Here's the GoFundMe. Okay, let me read what the GoFundMe says. It has $0 in it. I'm going to donate $100 to it. I'm going to donate 100 as soon as I get done with this. I'm not going to try to do it while I'm live because I'll screw something up and we'll be all over the place. Is Ming Ling in the comments? Did y'all find her? Oh. All right. It says the purpose of this fundraiser. I need to get the link, man, and post this link. How can I do that? How do I get the link? Well, one of my mods. How do we find this? How do we get the link? Where's the link at? I want to put this link in the chat. Can one of my mods do this? Probably quicker than me. Where's the damn link? Share right there. I see it. I'm telling y'all, man, this computer technology gets me sometimes. Copy link. Copied. I'm fixing to put the link right here, y'all. There it is. There's the link, y'all. Post that link everywhere. We'll help take care of Joseph's family and his past family. I mean, this dude, could you imagine? Stand with Marion Silva against legal harassment. So, wow. Let's read what it says. The purpose of this fundraiser is to help my sister, Marianne Silva, a single mother of 4 children. Marianne is being sued for custody by her ex-husband, Joseph Lowry. I'm going to add that in there. Even though she was awarded custody after a 5-year-long divorce process. Right now, Marianne receives $1,000 a month in child support for 4 kids. Previously, she was only receiving $5, which was openly bragged about by Joseph. Now, you guys, this guy is a fraudster. He's real good at hiding money and scamming the system. We've just proved that. He's fixing to get locked up for it. I just showed you guys that. Before the divorce, she and her children were forced from their home and had all their belongings put out on the side of the road. I just explained that to y'all. From what I heard, he took the doors off the house, made it unlivable, and they left. And then he fixed the house up and moved his new girlfriend in. Left his wife. He was married to this woman and 4 kids. Left them basically homeless. Every person who took her and the children in was stalked and harassed by her ex. Sounds like his MO, y'all. This is just hearsay. I tend to believe it's true, but I don't have any proof of this. But I know he stalked and harassed me and many other people. So I'm pretty sure that this is true too. But everybody feel free to make your own decisions, and everybody has their own opinion. Everybody is words just left me. I'm trying to do too many things at once, you guys. Where was I at? Let's just keep reading this and get it over with. Every person who took her in and the children was stalked and harassed by her ex. Joseph is big on scaring people. That's what his thing, fear. Marianne has dealt with harassment and threats for her ex-husband all of these years, as he has spread lies about her alienating her children from him to garner sympathy. Every time he takes her back to court, she is forced to hire a lawyer, and now she will have to pay for a lawyer for the children as well. Her husband has openly bragged about piling legal fees on her in an attempt to revenge for not getting his way. It is completely unfair that she should have to give up every spare cent she has to hire a lawyer for his frivolous lawsuits. Right now, she only works part-time and is going back to school so she can make enough money to support her kids. I am starting with the goal of $10,000. However, I am hoping we can raise enough to not only pay what she owes to lawyers now, but to take her ex-husband back to court and countersue so she can receive adequate child support. Every donation, big or small, will be appreciated. All righty, there it is. I seen King Chow Chow said he already donated to it. We're at 1 hour and 5 minutes. What do you guys think? That's everything that I wanted to share with y'all tonight. I mean, I'm just trying to keep up with what's happening every day with this. Give me some feedback, y'all. Let's see. We know Lowry's watching because earlier, if you're joining us late, Lowry was in the chats talking shit like he always does. And I told him, when I get done presenting what I want to present, I'm going to put the link in the chat and you can come up here and talk to me. Okay? So here we go. There's the link, Joseph Lowry, if you want to come up and explain yourself. He's probably riding around looking for me again. Thank you, Brandon Mitchell, for that. You know, a part of me says to myself, I was thinking about this yesterday, and a part of me says to myself, well, you got to be pretty dumb to be with a scumbag like this anyway. But here's the thing, man. This guy is a master manipulator. He lies about everything. So he basically tricked this woman into a position where she couldn't leave, got her pregnant, had kids with her, and then he showed his terroristic, stalking, psychopathic tendencies, you know. And I'll tell you another thing, y'all. I'm putting my life on the line by exposing this bastard. He's crazy. He's crazier than anybody that I know. But I am not afraid of him. He feeds off of people's fear. That's his thing. He's like Freddy Krueger. If you're not afraid, then he's done. Refresh the link. Okay. Thank you, Lisa, for posting that GoFundMe link. Your donation is showing. Oh, let me refresh this. Okay. I hear you, King Chow Chow. I'll refresh it right now. Hope it doesn't kick me off when I do that. Sometimes when I refresh it, it boots me off. Oh, $200 raised. Thank everybody, man, for that. Let me refresh this StreamYard link. There's the StreamYard link. Make sure he's not down here. He ain't gonna come, man. I'm surprised he even showed up where I was working the other night. But he was trying to scare me. Without fear, he doesn't have nothing. And he's been very successful at terrorizing this whole community, and everybody's scared of him. Like even the mayor went and rented a house in Houston because he was making threats to the mayor. He was stalking the mayor. And then Lowry figured out where the mayor lived. Lowry paid a guy. Now, this is just hearsay. I don't know if these are the stories. Okay. So I'm not laying this down as fact, but I believe this happened. But what happened was he paid people to follow the mayor, paid somebody to follow him to where he was hiding in Houston. And then Lowry got a guy to dress up in a police uniform and go up and knock on the door and impersonate a police officer to get information to confirm whether the mayor was living there or not. So he's not coming, y'all. All right. Let's check this out while y'all are with me here. So I just wanted to share that with y'all because I don't. Thank you, Janelle. You know, I've thought about this for weeks, even days, about whether I should share this or not. And, you know, I don't want to start feeling bad, you know, later in the future that I didn't share this. So let's get rid of that. Let's look at this, man, because I heard the comments on this were gold. Wait, what happened? Oh, no. All right, never mind, man. I lost that window. It's There's your fraud. He's going to be in some serious shit over this. You don't freaking fraud the government. Here's the thing, man. You know, a lot of times these government entities can get away with crap like this because of the corruption and you know, the blue line. They'll back their, you know, the corrupt people are all making money together. They'll back each other. But this guy's done pissed everybody off. Nobody's covering for him. That's why all this shit's happening to him right now. But anyways, guys, I ran out of material. I showed y'all everything I wanted to show y'all. And we've lost like 75 people in the last 5 minutes. I'm not that entertaining when I don't have anything to read or show you guys. But hey, I appreciate everybody that donated. I appreciate everybody that helped that lady's GoFundMe. Appreciate y'all joining. We're going to go ahead and end this. I'll see y'all later.